First overall pick for center, Mr. Boise himself, AJ White. Ty Pelton Bice.
I've been here for my entire life. How do I just not know?
The All-American Hobie Baker finalist, Jordan Kawaguchi.
Go out, or go in one ear and go out.
Seems like a pretty dominant line.
Faces are easy. Yeah.
We're going to keep it going offensive. We're going to go Nick Kanade. And we saw out in Worcester how good this D pairing was when him and Matt Register were playing together. Didn't really spend any time in the D zone, it felt like, and they really clicked. So Matt Register and Nick Kanade, and wasn't going to pick Adam Shields, so that's good that he's not even on this list. But right now, the only goaltender we have down here still on the list, we're going to go with Remy Poirier. Hot goalie right now. So that's the team, and I see no holes in it.
Pretty loose on the back end, I think. But, I mean, you do have a, 3-time MVP on the back end there.
504 games.
Yeah, how many assists does he have?
304.
Yeah, almost 100 goals. We're going to have to give that an A.
Nice.
This is Jade's team.
You want us to sign a sheet for you?
Well, anytime you got AJ White on your squad, I don't like it. So that's a hot start.
If you want.
I like Bicer. Reg is an auto, probably a first ballot Hall of Famer. So you got to take him. Nicky, a little touch of offense. So Remy, solid pick. Can't really go wrong with either one of those. You know, that Alec pick brings it down. I'm going to go B.
Let's see here. We got Whitey, Kawahobi, and Leon Draisaitl, also known as Ty Bicer. Pretty solid up front. A little soft though, so I'm going to dock some points for that. Back ends, Nads and Reggie, that's an interesting call. Kind of combine the smart veteran defenseman with the young, speedster. So I don't mind that at all. I think you could have gone with a couple better picks, but might be biased. And then on the back end, Remy, that's a great choice.
Fun stuff?
Yeah.
Good stuff?
Overall grade,
Kind of stuff.
We're going to go B-.
Good stuff.
That's a grade.
It's hockey night in downtown Boise from the Idaho Central Arena as the Idaho Steelheads looking to cap off the week sweep against the Maine Mariners. Patrick Kudla back to retrieve. Now Stephenson's pass intercepted by Miller. Justin Miziak, a goal and an assist last night. Throw and Hendrick, he scores! Back in the lineup, Owen Hendrick gets the Steelheads on the board. Steelheads get on the board first for the second straight night. Off the reset, here's Ty Pelton Bice for Wade Murphy. Backhand for Pelton Bice. He scores! Justin Miziak with goals in back-to-back games. Idaho, a 3-0 lead. Kyle for Stephenson. His shot, he scores. A shorthanded breakaway, fires, he scores. Chase Zeke from the top of the left circle. Rebound back, he scores. We are all tied at 3 now. Back for Fossier, right circle. Right pad save from Poirier.
We thought they might get away with that one. At the end, both Justins were in fire for that game, I guess.
Here comes Justin Miziak. Short-handed breakaway. He scores! Justin Miziak!
Like, all right, just need to do our thing and everything's gonna be fine. And boom, they score like a lucky goal or something like that. Like, oh no. And that she scored. That was a great moment.
Across the line, Marteau. Bumpers by Kawaguchi. Ducharme. He scores! Justin Ducharme on the power play with 17.7 to go in regulation. And the Steelheads take the lead.
It was pretty big. All the boys were happy, and I think it might have been the most emotional goal I've scored so far in my career, for sure.
Idaho victorious 5-4 on this Saturday night to complete the sweep of the Maine Mariners.
lot of teams, especially during the regular season when they knew that they were coming to Boise. It was kind of like we're in tough here. So it was really special. The fans were unbelievable. The booster club, everything. We wouldn't be here without them, and we're pretty fortunate in that sense. So the success we had at home is a big part of the fans and the booster club and everyone that came out to support.
Cam McGuire here, standing alongside Steelheads head coach Everett Sheen. Last week's road series against Kansas City, and you guys grabbed 2 wins in the 3 games, and anytime you can go on the road and get 4 out of a possible 6 is a pretty successful trip.
Oh, absolutely. Your goals at least always finish 500 on the road, and then to be able to grab 4 or 6 was big for us. It was a successful road trip.
Well, the Idaho Steelheads open up a 5-game homestand tonight, looking to clinch a playoff spot and potentially wrap up the Mountain Division.
Any game like that's exciting. The fans are involved, the team's involved, goals back and forth, hits back and forth. Those are the games you love to play in and you look to play in as a hockey player.
Out for Combs, and here's a breakaway shorthanded for Finley. In on Shield, fires over the glove, he scores. By White, and here's a 2-on-1 break for the Steelheads. A.J. White for Franklin, fires, he scores!
We had plenty of adversity throughout the year where, we were down a couple goals and we came back, or we were up and another team tied it up late, but we just always stuck with it. I never felt like our team really got rattled or nervous.
Directs it back for Crone, far circle, Hargrove shoots, he scores. Register in on the attack. Near side of the goal line, the blue line, Johnson's wrist shot, they score!
4-4 after the first 2 periods. You don't usually see that, right? Like, that's a pretty high-scoring game. But I think that just, showed to us that we can play any way other teams wanted to play. Obviously, like I said, they're super offensive, and I think we just stuck with it, kind of played our game.
Sometimes you have to adapt and just find a way to win, and we did that with the Demowski snipe. So
it fires. Oh, it got blocked away before it made its way to Perry. Now Demowski from an off angle. He scores! Another night of a sellout crowd. The Idaho Steelheads are 2023 Mountain Division champions.
Not only did we clinch a playoff spot, we just clinched the division.
Circle shot. He scores! Pull the trigger, Becker again. Register now, angling, fires. He scores! Matt Register! Still gets around Monk. Backhand, he scores! Nice. Demowski fires. He scores!
The Kansas City save. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Set up at all. They've had a few shots off the rush.
Here's a blast from Sambrook.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to end up where I did.
their defensemen were just walking down, the highway, the middle of the highway with no one there, and looking like just a wide open net.
Saw him come across. I didn't think it was going to happen, and he just reached his glove out there, and what a save he made.
Oh my goodness! What a stop by Adam Shield! How in the world did that stay out of the net?
It's like, I can't believe that just happened. The place erupted. It was so much fun. I couldn't help but just smile throughout it all.
I still have no words to this. I think it's the craziest save I've seen in person, and it might be the craziest save I've seen ever on the internet.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that.
Bang. There it is. And that'll do it. The Idaho Steelheads are 2023 ECHL regular season champions.
I remember just thinking that, we wanted to get it done. We definitely wanted to get it done on home ice, and, we were very fortunate to be able to. Like I said all year, good teams win Friday, great teams win Saturday. So.
Yeah, racing down the right wing side, cutting to the net. Biziak fired it just wide. Helton Weiss, high slot. Heiskanen steps in, blocked away, rebound. They score! What's at stake? It would be win 57 tonight, setting a new league record, and it would be points 116 and 117 to set a new record as well.
And it was in the back of our minds, you know, I'd be lying if it said it wasn't. But I just remember after one game, Murphy getting the player of the game and telling all the boys we need to go 7-3-1. 7-3-1, he'd always said.
He made sure you knew, you know, if we were getting real close. So he definitely let us know when we were on the verge of breaking it. And I think for that game, you know, we wanted to get it done then, and it was on our minds, but it didn't affect us. I think we just, again, another same situation, just play the way we've been playing, the reason why we got to this point, play the game to our best abilities, and it'll work out the way it's supposed to. And I think it did.
Here's Hedrick, right circle. Yes! He scores! Owen Hedrick. There it is. Goal number 15. Miller gets it back at that right dot, trying to pull the trigger. Down to his backhand. Rebound. They score! Justin Miziak makes it 2-0. In behind his own blue. Loses it. Franklin, right circle. Miller to the net. He finds him. He scores! Jade Miller. It's 3-0 Steelheads. 16:35 to go in the third. And that'll do it. Win number 57 on the season for the Idaho Steelheads. A new ECHL single season record.
The record that we broke was been there for so long. It's by a team that's not even in the league anymore. You know, like that just shows like the feat that we accomplished.
It's very special the fact that we got to do that and, you know, go down in history together. Hopefully that record's there for a while. We can look back on that and smile in a few years, but, you know, just so fortunate, and there's no other group of guys that I'd rather be doing it with.
Here comes Domowski down the right wing. Domowski, right circle. He fires! He scores! Goal number 30 is an overtime winner for Ryan Domowski. The Steelheads take it 7-6 in the final game of the regular season from the Monument Arena in Rapid City, South Dakota.
The team just liked winning, I guess. I mean, we were always there for each other. We played well, and it was just a close group, and I think that really played into, you know, how well we did throughout the season. And so, yeah, I'm just lucky to be a part of it. We just kept grinding and, you know, found a way to get it done and cement ourselves in history. So that was really special.
And that'll do it. The Utah Grizzlies come into Boise. They grab game 1 and 2 of this first round division semifinals, and they will head back to Utah with a 2-0 lead on the Steelheads.